Do you know what significant events have occurred on this day in world history? December 5th. Let's start with a mysterious event that happened on this day in 1945. 5 planes and their crews disappeared without a trace in the most mysterious place on Earth, the Bermuda Triangle. It is one of the strangest mysteries of World War II and still causes controversy and speculation. On December 5th, 1945, a squadron of 5 Avenger torpedo bombers took off from a base in Florida on a training mission. Contact with them was lost after several hours, and a search operation was launched. However, neither the planes nor their wreckage were ever found. In addition, the rescue plane sent to look for them also disappeared. This was the beginning of the legend of the Bermuda Triangle. There are many versions, from natural causes such as methane emissions to theories of extraterrestrial interference. But there are no proven explanations, and it is a mystery that remains unsolved. The disappearance of the squadron became one of the most discussed mysteries of the 20th century and added another chapter to the mystique of the Bermuda Triangle. Let's travel back to 1456, when Naples experienced one of the most devastating earthquakes in its history. This event left a deep mark in the memory of the city and its inhabitants. On the night of December 5th to 6th, 1456, Naples was struck by a powerful earthquake. According to estimates, its magnitude was about 7.0, which led to the destruction of many buildings and the death of about 35,000 people. It was a real tragedy, and the consequences were catastrophic. No building was safe. Churches, houses, and even fortress walls could not resist the natural element. Survivors tried to help each other, but conditions were terrible. Panic reigned in Naples and fear filled the air. It took a long time for the city to recover from this event, and both locals and authorities were involved in the process. This tragic event also served as a catalyst for research and development in seismology, as scientists sought to understand the nature of earthquakes and prevent similar disasters in the future. Today, Naples remembers that terrible night and continues to live on, having recovered from all its trials. What do you think about the impact of history on modern times? Share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to keep up with fascinating stories from the past. In 1848, gold was discovered in California, which was the beginning of the gold rush and changed the fortunes of millions of people. General Zachary Taylor, the future president of the United States, announced the discovery of gold on the Sutter River. The news instantly spread across the country and beyond, attracting adventurers from all over. Imagine the feelings of hope, excitement, and a desire to change their destiny. Millions of people flocked to California in search of riches, leaving their homes and families behind. The gold rush changed the economy, culture, and even the very geography of the United States. It is said that in the search for gold, many people even forgot their roots and former lives. Although many seekers did not find wealth, their drive and courage brought new ideas and culture to California. This time has become a true symbol of the American dream. The gold rush also contributed to the rapid development of California's infrastructure, transforming small settlements into thriving cities. Railroads, banks, and stores sprang up where there used to be wasteland. This period was the catalyst for the U.S. to become a world economic powerhouse. Today we travel to London in 1952, when the city faced one of the most tragic environmental disasters in its history, the Great Smog. This event left a profound mark on the lives of the city's citizens and changed the future of the British capital. From December 5th to 9th, 1952, London experienced a catastrophic smog caused by a combination of cold weather and emissions from the burning of coal for heating. The smoke mixed with fog to create a thick blanket that enveloped the city. Visibility was reduced to a few meters. Thousands of people began to suffer from respiratory ailments. Cases of acute bronchitis and pneumonia increased. Sadly, various estimates put the death toll between 4,000 and 12,000. It became a real tragedy, and many families lost loved ones. This tragic incident led to public discontent and forced the authorities to rethink their air pollution policies. A few years after the smog, new laws were passed in the UK to combat pollution, such as the Clean Air Act of 1956. Today, London is actively working to improve the air quality and environmental situation in the city. The Great Smog of 1952 was a powerful reminder of the importance of looking after our environment. What steps do you think should be taken to protect our air today? Share your thoughts in the comments below. On December 5, 1839, John Davison Rockefeller was born, a name that has become synonymous with wealth and power. Born into a modest family, he showed an unusual aptitude for mathematics and business from an early age. Everything changed with the discovery of oil fields. Rockefeller saw a gold mine and founded Standard Oil. His strategy was simple but effective: vertical integration, aggressive acquisition of competitors, and constant optimization of production. Rockefeller became the object of intense criticism. He was accused of monopolization, unfair competition, and exploitation of workers. Antitrust suits were filed against him, and his company was investigated by the government. But Rockefeller was more than a businessman. He was a strategist, able to anticipate and adapt to change. He divided his company into several smaller ones, formally ending the monopoly, but his influence on the oil industry remained. Today, Rockefeller's name is associated not only with wealth, but also with philanthropy. He founded many universities, hospitals, and charitable foundations that continue their work to this day. The Rockefeller Foundation has become one of the most influential foundations in the world, funding research in medicine, agriculture, and the social sciences. His contributions to education and science cannot be overstated. On December 5, 1901, the man who brought the magic of animation to the world was born, Walt Disney. Born in the small town of Marceline, Missouri, young Walt showed great creative ability from childhood. He loved to draw and make up stories. The first steps in animation Disney made in his youth, creating short cartoons. Together with his brother Roy, they founded the company Disney Brothers Cartoon Studio. Their early works were successful, but Disney's real fame came from the cute mouse Mickey Mouse and his friends. Mickey Mouse became the symbol of the Disney Studios and one of the most recognizable characters in the world. After Mickey's success, Disney created many other beloved characters such as Donald Duck, Goofy, Pluto, and many others. The Disney Studios pioneered the field of animation, constantly introducing new technology and developing new techniques. In addition to being a talented animator, Walt Disney was also an outstanding entrepreneur. He built a vast media empire that included movie studios, amusement parks, television networks, and more. His company continues to create new cartoons and entertain millions of people around the world. Walt Disney's legacy is hard to overstate. Not only did he bring the magic of animation to the world, he also created a unique culture that inspires people across generations. Disney was a dreamer, always reaching for new heights. His life and work are a living example of how talent, perseverance, and a belief in yourself can lead to incredible results. Friends, if you liked our video, put a like, subscribe to the channel to learn about many significant historical events.